Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit and have been for a long time, 25 years plus for Worldprofit. Fantastic to welcome everybody again to another Friday morning workshop. I'm your sponsor. Always remember that. So if you can't get your sponsor, you can't say that because I'm your sponsor. That's why I do these workshops every week. And this is very informal. If you have questions, chat them in. If you have more complicated things that you want me to show you, during the week, just put in a note to tech support and say, could you cover this on Friday? And I'll happily do it. I'm going to be covering a couple of things today that I found came in through support. But with it being the 20th of March, we're looking at spring starting. Again, another great sales season for us, especially with everybody working out of home. Which is big, and we're going to talk about how I work from home and have worked from home for a long time, and how to get started. First off, my background is military. I used to be a pilot in the Canadian Air Force, and did that for about 6 years. 4 years I went to our Royal Military College, which is the Canadian sort of equivalent of West Point. In the US, we get a degree. I got my degree in math, physics, and then I got out after 10 years in the military and became an entrepreneur, and just happened to take on programming, database programming, web programming, and all that stuff. I just really enjoy it, and never had any formal training or anything. I just learned everything online, and that's why I like teaching people how to run a business online. You don't need any special skills or anything aside from being able to run a computer. You can learn, especially with Google and all the information out there, and our weekly workshops. So this is the time to really enjoy working at home. In a lot of countries, you don't have any choice. The internet's running, computers are running great because these are all stuff that really now run from homes. Most technical people work from home, or they are now. And, a lot of government stuff also working from home. I have friends that are all working fine out of home. So let's talk about how you get started. Again, probably the most important step that is missed by a lot of people is getting on and staying on lesson number 3 for a couple of weeks and going through the process of signing up to the safe lists and traffic exchanges after you're watching that video, which is under training on the top menu. You have ad examples. So you can send those out. There are hundreds of them. As you get going more in the program, you can create your own landing pages. You can have splash pages, everything, and I'm going to show you some of that today. But you've got to do the promotion, and you have to accept the fact that you're going to do the promotion every single day that you can. As part of your routine. And it's important to know that if I have a couple of people that are working on their website, and that's fine, but I do look at their ad tracker, and I always kind of say, okay, well, here's the help with whatever issue, but by the way, do you plan on starting your training by doing some promotion? And I rarely get an answer, right, saying, well, I'm busy with my site. Well, your site's great, but if you don't master and learn and put in the time to promote, nobody will ever see your site. Nobody will ever see your landing pages, nothing. So don't bother with all that stuff. Do your promotion. Learn to promote first, then go to your website. Okay, that's so important to do. You're here because somebody did their promotion. You're the proof that this program works. You're the proof because many of you come in and support Worldprofit by taking on promotion of our website and services that you earn commission on. Like I said, it's very easy to do. You just have to get in and do it. We're here all the time. If you have any problems, questions, issues, every week I do this workshop, and I do it right on my desktop. Got my camera running and everything, and all I say to people is, we're here all the time. If you need any help, just fill out a support ticket. Okay, and that's why I do this. You'll find as you're promoting, you can check your promotion with the ad tracker. And if you're sitting here right now kind of going, whoa, this guy's going so fast. No, I'm just reviewing what's in the video under training. So if you get anything out of this, it is top menu, click on training, watch the first video. There's a couple of other options too for that video. There's a YouTube version which has transcript, so everything I say is transcribed. And there's another video just below on safe listen exchanges and how to post to them and everything like that. So the information is all there. The thing that you do when you sign someone up, though, is don't worry about them. You don't need to contact them. You don't need to phone them. You don't need to do any of that. That's why our Live Business Center is there. Okay, the monitors are members, just like you might become a monitor, right? They're members of Worldprofit. They've been for a long time, and they are volunteers, and they're there to close sales for you. Everybody that comes in, they direct them to the silver presentation video, and they make them offers, they answer the questions. They're also there to help you if you have a problem. You can type it in. Most cases, they'll send you to support because they're busy, closing sales and things like that. Or they just say, you know what, support can handle this, and they'll tell you how to get support. Okay? There are some really valuable tools. JitBit, AutoText, RoboForm, Postbox. You can see all of these on the top menu under Cool Tools. Okay, those are really good programs to use. Link Manager is part of your silver or platinum membership. It's you can see it on the advanced menu, which is on the right when you log in. Okay, you just click a little button and there you go. This one always blows me away. We've got people coming in with all kinds of emails like Hotmails and all that. Change them up. Use Gmail for your business. That's the way it is. Yahoo, Hotmail, those are fine for emailing mom and dad and things like that, but don't use those for business. They don't work. They block all kinds of business email. Okay, and you don't need to test those sign-up forms. They work really well. About 2.5 million times now. They're pretty good. So you don't need to test the sign-up forms. They do work. March Madness, this is today's topics. March Madness, this is always being the case. There are sales deals, all kinds of things that you can find out about. Number one, renewing your silver membership. You can renew for a full year, prepaid, fill out a support ticket, and Sandy Hunter, our president, will give you options. You can also take your silver up a notch and renew as a platinum for a full year. And that's also on the table. And if you're platinum, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, if you want to save money, you can prepay for a year and get an awesome deal. Okay, that's incredible. I'll talk about the Platinum VIP shortly. But I really want to push this with the monitors. Make sure that you tell the silver members, get on and stay on lesson 3. Okay, it's so important. Get them to, even in the chat, acknowledge it. Many of them will say that there are a herd of elephants running by outside. And one of the elephants looked at me and said, your magic list builder, there's a problem with one of the pages. What you should say as a monitor is, okay, I can help with that, but did you make sure that you got to lesson number 3 and that you've started your promotion? And they'll say, no, I just need to know this. In that case, send them to support, but say it's important to get to lesson 3 and stay there. You don't need to move on from it. Okay? Give it a few weeks, give it a month. Depends on how quickly you get promoted. Okay? And just like Jessica is saying, it's all of the stuff that you do to your website really absolutely will have no bearing on anything if you can't promote. Okay, that's your website is your calling card. You don't actually even promote your website. Somebody said, well, I've got this set up and that set up, and we're getting ready to promote my website. And I said, nah, you don't want to promote your website. You want to promote landing pages. Off you go to lesson 3. Watch the video, learn the concept, and then they hopefully figure it out. Working from home. I've been working from home for probably a decade now. All of our servers are unmanned. In other words, they're in the cloud. And all of our technicians are in the cloud. They work from home. Mail servers, network, every single thing is in the cloud. So there's no physical, nobody actually touches a server or anything anymore. That's all in the past. Okay, so working from home, I've done that for many, many years now. You get up, you go through your day. If you're not used to it, all I can say is do your promotion, go through this, learn. This is the time to learn because you probably have a little extra time now. Many people aren't at work. Learn how to promote, get on lesson 3. Try to understand the concept though. And the concept is so difficult to learn when you're new to this, because the first thing is when somebody says to you, I want you to sell this. The first thing that you think in your head is, I got to get this product out there. And that's totally wrong. That's the absolute wrong way to sell that thing. The way that you sell things is that you give things for free. Build a list in that market. So if you're selling phones, you're selling sticky notes, like just as an example, get people on a list that's relevant to that by giving them a free report, a free ebook. In our case at Worldprofit, we give people free credits in safe listen exchanges. We give them free ebooks about marketing and promotion. In other words, have you ever seen a site that says upgrade to silver, right? There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. We don't say get a silver membership. That doesn't work. It never has and it never will. You have to get people on a list by giving them something for free, get them into a membership, such as Worldprofit's Associate membership. Let them kick the tires, let them talk to people, let them do all these things for free, and then show them the product by sending a promotion to your list, okay? And I'm going to talk about that right now. Create a landing page to give away anything. And you're probably thinking, that's impossible. Anything? Certainly you can. By doing this concept, I'm not going to give this away. I'm not going to give anything away that I'm trying to sell, right? But what I want to do is I want to show you something here in our member area under, and this will be a good reason to upgrade to Platinum, is I had somebody say they wanted to give away one of the Platinum VIP items. And these items are for our Platinum VIP members, and you get them by going to the Platinum VIP area, which I'm just going to pull up another link here. Open a link in a new tab here. Just real quick, I'll turn off my Live Business Center here. And if you look down on the left menu, you can see some Platinum VIP bonuses. If you're a silver member and you can't upgrade, don't worry. You can go into the PLR Vault. Over here on the advanced menu, you can click on the PLR Vault and find tons of products in there too. Okay, so I'm just using these as an example because somebody was asking me about it. So you go in here and you say to yourself, well, I want to give away this. Not the whole package. These packages always come with some little report that you can give away. Okay, so you look down and you go, wow, this is great. And again, to get these packages and everything, you'll notice they're completely free. You can download them onto your computer as you go down and down and down. There you go, there's one, download for free. And then you can see there's another one, okay, because you're a VIP member. Okay, so these are for you to use for free and go from there. Now, they come with full sites and everything, but I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is how you can get people onto a list and give them this, the report as a teaser, right? And then you can send them an order link that you've prepared through maybe PayPal for the entire package. If you have Website Plus, you can also set this up right here. on your own, like a sub-site. For example, your website plus might be deals.georgekosch.com or something, right? And you could just post this up, make a directory in your website plus using your FTP program. And it is fantastic. But I want to show you the splash page that you can build. All right, and I built one earlier. What I do is I use a program called Snagit, and it's under Cool Tools. It's called Snagit. It's worth the money. It's not very expensive, and it allows you to grab images. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this image because I want to build a splash page to send somebody to this and give away something, the little report that comes with this for free now. Here we go. So there's my image, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say finish because it'll create me a thing, but I also want to share it to my hard drive file. And I'm going to call it Making Money with WordPress. I'm just going to put it in my downloads here. I'm going to call it MMW under my downloads there. Okay. Now I've got this. This will become my squeeze page, an image, right? So that, don't worry if I'm going too fast. Everything is recorded. You can watch this later. Okay, so I've got that saved to my hard drive. Okay, so just minimize that. And again, when you download this product, you'll notice that it has all kinds of things in it that you can give away. So what I'm going to do is I'll go to, I think I've got it in my downloads still, probably online business. There we go. This is the one. It'll come to you Making Money with WordPress. So I'll just extract it. I've already done this on another directory, but let me show this to you. So there we go, Making Money with WordPress. There's the product, and you'll see that you've got master resale rights. There's modules here, so you can give away maybe the short ebook, okay? Because you're not giving away the whole site or anything like that. I leave that up to you because you're going to email it out. You can take the ebook and you can actually put it in the vault. In the hosting area. So right now, let's just stick with creating the splash page, okay? And again, all the stuff's in here. You can create your mini site, sales videos, everything is in here if you have Website Plus, and I'll tell you how to do that. But for now, let's get the splash page done. Like, what am I doing here? Like, look at all this stuff. Isn't this great? So I'm going to go to the member area, and I'm just going to go to website management. Okay, I'll go to the home area here, and I'm going to go to the landing page builder. And I'm going to go to number 13. Okay, so we're going to scroll all the way down to 13. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to click on it because this is a splash page builder. So watch this. Add new landing page and Making Money with WordPress. I'm going to keep it really simple. MMW. You can put WordPress in there if you want. You can say the title or whatever. So here we go. Create splash page. And you're going to notice it wants me to have an image. Remember the image that I made? That's a splash image. Like when you go to a page, the splash page, there's always an image there, right? So what I want to do is I want to go grab that image and I want to put it into, under Advanced Menu, I'm going to click on the image and ebook hosting. Open link in new tab. So I'm going to grab that file I just put on my computer. Remember that was sitting there on my computer in downloads, mmw.png, and I'm going to call it mmw, of course, and I'll upload it. And you keep it short because it's all for you. And mmw will be under mmw, right? So there's the image, and you can test it, see what it looks like. See how big it is? Don't worry, we can scrunch it down, okay? But it's there. Isn't that cool? And when you take an image of it, you can make it smaller if you want to. It's totally up to you, but here's the thing. I want to take this and I'm going to right click and copy it. And back I go to the landing page builder where it said splash page main image. So I'm just going to paste that in there. Okay. And the splash page name, Making Money with WordPress, that sounds sad. Making Money with WordPress. All right, so just for now, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to update the page. And I'm going to just show you, because the image is quite large, right? So if I go in and I say, what's this landing page look like? It's a big page, right? I don't want that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze it down a little bit to, I don't know, we want it to be wide. So let's go with, width of say 500. Let's just be even 500 by 200, let's say, ish. So 500 and the height 200. So we'll scroll down to the 200 area. It could be 214. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to set it up so that we can get it sort of, scrunch it down a bit. Now, that could be too small. I like it. It's fine. It gets to the point. Now, we want to get a background in there. Now, you can, I'm going to save a lot of time because I don't want to put a background. I'm just going to grab one of ours. So let's find something really neat, something that might go good with that picture there. It could be this. It could be the forest. It could be this one. It's a light one. It could be the bricks. Let's just use this. You could do the computer image. You can load your own, right? So let's just see what we've got. So we've made up a pretty good page here. Okay, we've got that. Maybe that could blow up a little bit. So let's make it a little bigger. Let's go with the image width of say, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. That's fine. I think you guys get the idea, right? Looks cool. And don't worry, Jessica, I'll show you Website Plus because this links into a lot more. The landing page, though, is done because when people come to the page, they will sign up, as you can see down here. Do you see where it says your options of signing up people? Okay, so this goes to wherever the link goes. So you see, this is the part you need to focus on. As you see, link image goes when clicked on. The whole idea of a splash page is there's nothing to sign up for on the page. It just tells you what to do. Click here or image for details. Okay, so you can put in here making money with WordPress, discover and they click this and they will get it for free. Okay, click here or on image for details. Watch. Click here or on image to get it for free. All right, so we can change that up. Google Analytics, I'm going to talk to you about analytics too. But the bottom line is they're going to go here when they click. Okay, and they're going to sign up as an associate. When you get the sign up form, that's when you would send them the information about this, about getting that report. You would save it to your hard drive, or you can take that ebook and you could save it in the in here, because this is also usable for ebooks too. You see PDF. Okay, you can take that ebook and you can modify it, put your name on it using Microsoft Word or Google Drive. Google Drive will allow you to edit PDF files. Okay. Are there any questions about that part? So now we can generate leads using that system, right? Okay, and Mary says, I've used the PLR and landing page builder, but I don't know how to edit. Exactly. So to edit the sales page, let's move on to, you've got the lead now, right? They signed up as an associate. They're looking, they're like, where's this, right? Where is that? Well, you're going to send them an email with a link to the free report, which you could host with us, right? Or you can also include in that the main website, which you can set up using Website Plus, right? You can set up, forget about the menu at the top, okay, because that's just the menu for all the products. But you could actually set this whole site up, okay, using, ta-da, let's go to Website Management, click on Home, Website Plus. There is an important video that you should see called Getting Started with FileZilla, because it will allow you to do editing of the sales page, as Mary Daniels is asking, using a program called Notepad+. Because you see, you don't need to change anything on the page except the order information. So when you do get this from your downloads here, see where it says mini site? This will come up as a mini site on your computer if I click on that. But watch what, if I say edit with Notepad+, it will bring up Notepad+, and I can edit that. Now, you're looking at that just like I did the other video the other day, and I said, wow, you know, look at all this stuff. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here, right? Well, you're going to load all of this onto your website plus in a directory that you could call MMS, Making Money with WordPress, like whatever I called it, MMW. So all of this would be on your site live on the internet. And all you have to do is change the parts where people are ordering from. Okay, so what you do is this is how I do it. So I have it up in my editor, which looks pretty with all the colors and everything. And of course, this is an advanced segment. So if you're just starting out as a silver member, you can, you don't need to do this. This is advanced. Okay, so what I do is I go back to my index and I just double click on it to pull it up in Chrome. And what you can do is when it comes up in Chrome, you can kind of look for the order button, right? And then you can find it in the coded part. So I'm just waiting for it to load here. Hopefully it comes up. Can't see why it wouldn't. A little slow. We're just going to let it load. There we go. So down here, do you see where it says where you can order? All the way down. Do you see where it says click here to get instant access? So what you could do is you could say mindset using WordPress is my little trick just to get down to the order area. I say copy, just copy those words, right? Then we pull up our Notepad+. We don't want to download anything, thank you. And you can say edit or search, find, and then find what, there we go, then find it, and it says, oh, there it is. So do you see how it's found mindset with WordPress? And then just happened to be below here, do you see this little link? Do you see that where it says buy button? That's where you change the link. You enter HTTPS, I'm assuming, // and then that link goes to maybe your PayPal form. It might go to your, I was going to say SolidTrust, but you might want it to go to your Stripe form. It could even be a mail to, right, to email you for order details. You can just type that in. Send an email to me for order details, that kind of stuff. So does that help a little bit, Mary? You just go in and then you save it. Okay. Right, so you'd say worldprofit.com. Let's just assume that was my order form. Okay, and then you would say save. And remember, this would be normally live on your Website Plus, and you're probably thinking, well, how do I get it live on Website Plus? I just happen to have created a video right here. You see this one? Getting started with FileZilla. How to add on, continue to build your website with Website Plus, FileZilla, FTP program, and Notepad+. So now if I go and I upload, I connect here. Now I'm pretending this is on my Website Plus, right? Because you just FTP the files. They act the same as your hard drive. The only reason this is slow to load is because of the video. It's not on my computer, it's on YouTube, which you could probably leave it on YouTube where it is. I don't think they would ever remove it. So anyways, just let it load here. And then, this is the link I changed. Of course, I click on it, it goes to worldprofit.com, right? Because I changed it. Isn't that cool? Okay, so what happens is, and I really like showing this way on my draw program, just to give you an overview of what I just did. What we started with was a concept. We have a product or something that we want to give away, report on. And that you've got to find a way to get this thing thinking free. Don't sell the product. Sell something for free. Give something for free. Okay? I just can't understand why when I started out I thought that way too. First thing I thought, give me something to sell, I'll sell it. That's not how to do it. You have to give something away for free, get people on a list, nurture the list, send them more free stuff, and then put in your plugs and say, go to this site, I've got the advanced course for you. It's right there. And then all you do is you put your link in to sell it. You could use Shopify. There's a lot of different places like Coinbase. You could sell through Bitcoin. They'll give you code to actually put in there, right? So you'd have a buy button. The whole concept though is, here's my package over here. This is the one that costs money I'm selling. So I take the free report out of this one and I put my name on it. I use Google Drive to do that kind of thing. I create my landing page called a squeeze page, right? Put the image here, put a little word there that says, click this thing. It then signs them up into, in this case, I said, well, I want them to become a Worldprofit associate because making money with WordPress is in line with Worldprofit system, which is making money online, right? So they come in, they fill this out, they get an email, okay, so they go to the associates form, which is a landing page, right? Squeeze page to landing page. So this is squeeze page to landing page. So it's like a funnel, goes in, gets on the list, okay? They become an associate under you. But at the same time, you now have them. They're in your prospect manager, which right up here. Scroll up. You go into your prospect manager. You create a good letter, right? You go into custom letters. Create a great letter, you know, about making money with WordPress. And guess what? You're like, well, how do I create a letter? I'll go here. Let's see what they got for us. Master resell likes, ebooks, checklist, sales videos. You could look under advertising banners. You might get some good ideas in here for wording. Some of these come with complete things like in the checklist where you could put that in as the letter and tease them a little and say, here, you could get this for, you know, for $10 or whatever it is you're selling. Does that make sense? Like, you don't have to write any of this stuff. It's already written. Okay, so you can send that out to them when they sign in. Like, say they come in as an associate. This guy right here, I'm just going to use my own name, George here. If you see him, that's me. He comes in and you can go down and say email actions, and you can send them whatever letter you made up. And you'd say send now. You can queue it. It's up to you. So here we go to continue. So now into the prospect manager, right? Equals custom letters. Bingo. Now I've got a sales system going. I've got a funnel that works. I'm selling things. I'm building my associates. And then if they purchase, you've got a purchaser. Maybe they'll upgrade to silver because they're going to say, how did you do all that? Okay. If Jessica, if you use your autoresponder, that's completely fine too. This page right here, remember that link? So when you go to your landing page, so I go back to landing page. Landing page builder. What you do is you modify this link right here when you do your link. Go to the second page here. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Link the image goes to when clicked on. That's the one that you want to set up as your autoresponder landing page, whatever that might be. Okay? Pretty neat, isn't it? So you'd say, you know, HTTPS, whatever that page is. Okay? Make sure that you change this, say click here or on image to get this for free, or to whatever it is on your landing page that you build. Okay? Really cool. You can sell anything. Anything, there's no limit. And you have infinite landing pages because all you do is take screenshot. Take a little screenshot, put it in here. Okay? There you go. Create a landing page to give away anything. PLR product vault is all tied into this whole thing too. Let me just close that. You can use PLR product vault images and do this whole thing for anything in the PLR vault. All you have to do is go to the gallery. I'm not going to pick one, but it would replace this with PLR Vault image. So you click on that. All of these are in the PLR Vault. You can download any and all of these to your computer. They're all available. And they just happen to be here, and you click a button and they go in. Okay? So when the PLR Vault, you go down here and you can download them. Notice these images just happen to be all the same as these ones, because that's the way I programmed it. Okay? Mary, absolutely. It's great to rewatch this workshop to just see the process, but do me a big favor and write it all down. Put it on a big graphical page. I have a big board that I use, and you're thinking, oh, he's just showing me that board. No, I'm not. I put everything on that thing. Look at this stuff. Let me show you some stuff here. You see these? These are all my plans that I do. I've got them, every one of them, because I've been doing this for a quarter of a century, but I still need that. I still need to write it out. I need to visualize it, diagram it, write it down, and get it in there. There's no easy, super easy way to do this, but the tools are all there, and they don't cost you anything, and it's just a matter of sitting down with it. And guess what? If you have problems, just put in a support ticket, you know. So you can set up all kinds of subscriber lists. Absolutely you can. Yeah. And the online business for moms, that's a really good thing. It's in the PLR, the Platinum Vault. Works great. I think I did a demo. I'm not sure who I did it for, but I thought I did a demo on that one to show somebody. So if I go to website management, how are we doing for time? Oh, we got 20 minutes left. I can show you. So what I did was I went to landing page 13, and I think I actually did this one here. Yeah, moms. I think I showed somebody that. Maybe it was you. Yeah, there you go. So if you look at this landing page, it's the same thing. Online business for moms. Do you want to start your own business? Click on image to get it for free. And then people would click on the image and they sign up. Because down here it says over 100 ebook library, massive product vault. You know, this covers you for pretty much, yeah, you get something for free. Because you're at the other end of this, right? So there you go, write the vision. Yeah, isn't that cool? I had some questions that I wanted to cover about Webmaster Tools and analytics, how to add them to your site. Well, Google Webmaster Tools are completely free. They don't cost anything. And if you want to know how to get to Google Webmaster Tools, you can go Google Webmaster Tools in Google, and it'll take you there. All I would say is make sure that you're logged in as yourself in Google's Chrome browser, okay, because that'll take you there. Now, what do analytics allow you to do? Well, let's take a look at it. Hit refresh here. Here's your website or your landing page. Okay, this could be your, your www, or it could be a specific page, like one of the landing pages where, if you notice down on the landing page, there's an area for analytics, sales chat code. You could use sales chat and just put the code up, and your little, that little chat box comes up, that kind of thing. That's what this box is for. It's for the code they give you. So when you go into Google Webmaster Tools, you can set up a website and add a site. So what I wanted to do was, I'm going to pull up another browser here, and I'll show you the site I'm going to do. It's George Kosch, this guy, me. I have a test site, and it is called bootcampcoaching.com. And it's just a normal website. And what I did was I went to website management and I clicked on meta tags and SEO. So if you scroll down, I'm going to talk to you about this one because this one's pretty much the same, and so is this one. Meta tag Google. You can go click on that link and it'll take you into Webmaster Tools. And what we want to do is get a meta tag to verify that we own the site, which is kind of cool. So what you can do is scrolling over here. Let me see, we want to add a site. See where it says add property? Now you guys are going to log in here and you're not going to have any of this stuff. You'll be brand new, right? So it'll probably say, would you like to add a property? You go, yeah, I would. So the domain, this comes up and says, what's the domain name? So you just want to go example.com, right? You don't need to put the HTTP or anything in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm lazy, I'm not typing it out. I'm going to grab it over here and I'm going to copy that. Oh, I just want to copy. And then I'll go over here and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so that's all you got to do. You don't need to do this thing over here. Just do the domain, continue. Verifying the property. Well, they can't verify unless I get what's called a meta tag. There's a couple of different ways to do this, and I can give you this one for sure. This one says meta. Now, if you want to use this one, this is the easiest one. Do you see this right here? You copy it and you send it to support, and I'll do it all for you. Then, as soon as I've done it, you click down here and click verify. Okay, that's all you got to do for this, right? You don't need to use meta tags if you don't want to use them. Okay, does that make sense? I'm actually going to say do this for now because it's probably the best way to do it. Okay, there's also you have the ability to verify your property using meta tags and things like that, but you know what? I'm going to just keep it this way, keep it simple. Instructions for any DNS provider. So you would send this to me, Google Site Verification. I'm going to go do it on another screen right now just to show you that it does work. Let's pull up my DNS here. And I'm going to bring it over here and let's just connect. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to actually do this and show you that if you do fill out a support ticket, I can send it to you. There we go, and I'm going to open up the other one. Just give me like 2 seconds. This doesn't take long. That's why I prefer doing it this way. It's a lot easier because then you guys could just send these things in to me. Now, what was my domain called? Bootcamp Coaching. So I go in here, and this is how long it takes me to do it. Okay, so I go Bootcamp Coaching. There we go. Add my text record. I've done this a million times, and there we are. That's one done, and the other one. Go to the B's. Bootcamp Coaching. So what you would do is when you send this in to me, you can close this off. You don't need to keep it open or anything and wait because you might have to wait a day. Like I do sleep. And then you come back here and you would say verify. And what it's going to do is it's going to verify. So it hasn't gotten to it yet. It could take a day. Sometimes when I do it again, it will verify. Like try it again. Maybe I'll get lucky. There, I got lucky. Look at that. It worked. Just goes to show you, sometimes do it again. Now it says go to property. Ooh, okay. Well, it doesn't have anything set up yet, right? I have to put some code. They're going to give me this stuff called code. And the way you do it is you go in here, settings, and we've verified our ownership, crawling, property added. So we're good. These are the webmaster tools. Okay, so I'm all tooled up now. I've got my sitemaps, which I can submit. You guys have a sitemap down here. Scrolling, and I know I got a million. Oh, sorry, I gotta go to the other thing. So sitemap is right here. If I log into the right account, go down. Sitemap. I'm not going to do these things, but there it is right there. The sitemap. You can add or update it if you want, and it'll make sure it's as fresh as possible. Okay. All right. So you can do that. Okay. You go in there and you add these things. Okay, and you're set that way. Now this is Google Webmaster Tools, and I'm not gonna try to explain all of the stuff, but the fact that you're in there now is good. You're in Google Webmaster Tools. They've got you all set up. They're gonna send you email saying, hey, thanks for setting your site up. Here's some things you should do, and you can go through and do them. Okay, it'll take you all through it. Google Analytics. Same idea with Google Analytics is when you log in, you're not going to see any of this. It'll be brand new. This is actually the diamond rotator here, as you can see, diamond adboard. You go in, and it's called admin, and you say, I want to create an account. or create a property. I guess I want to add a new property, right? It's going to say, well, what is it? Well, it's web. Continue. And it's going to say, what's your website name? Well, don't want to put that in. Bootcamp Coaching. You could just call it Bootcamp Coaching. And then we want to say HTTP. That's fine. I'm so lazy. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to copy this again. I don't want to type. Okay. Industry. I just say business. And of course I'm in Canada. Whatever time, Toronto time. Where's Toronto? Toronto time sounds good. Create. And then what they're going to do is they're going to give me some code. Do you see this right here? Google Analytics code. You take that and you say copy. Okay? Just copy it. Then you go back to your site. And you remember I did this by DNS, which you guys can do too, which is fine. To add analytics though, I'm going to go to the affiliate center here, which is where you add code. It's under website management. And looks like I don't have any room to add code. I don't know why that's not coming up. Let me just go to my main site here. Show you where to add it. My site's a test site, so it can be annoying. Right here. Website management. And then click on Affiliate Center, and you'll see this. You'll have a place that says, you see where it says add affiliate code? You're really just adding code. Call it analytics, whatever you want to call it, and you just paste it in there. And then you save it. I'm not going to go through that because I've already got it on my site right here. See where it says Google Analytics? Just make sure that when you save it, you say show code and put it in the footer, and it doesn't matter what number you do. Okay, you can pick any number that you want. Okay, so those are two things that you can do. They cost no money, and they're really cool. You won't see anything. It's all hidden, and it will track all of the visitors. Now, with your landing page, you can do a separate one for your landing page too. You can put it in here and save it. I'm not going to save it because it has nothing to do with this page. But what I'm saying is you can create specific analytics for these pages. Now, you can check tracker clicks for the page automatically too. It's all built into the system. But if you want to do analytics there, that's fine. I was asked earlier, how do I put in code for live chat? Live chat can be, you can add the code in here. You go to sales chat, log into your, click on sales chat system. And then you want to log in, so you can open sales chat up here and log in, and you'll get code in here. Okay, they'll give you the complete code to put anywhere on your website or anything like that you want. So you find it in here. I'm not going to log in there. It just takes too long. All right, but it's in here, and if you need help with that, always remember there's videos for that, okay? You should be watching the help video right here. That'll take you through it, okay? So we covered a lot today. A lot of stuff's in here. Google Webmaster Tools and Analytics. Again, do it if you have time. It's not imperative. You don't need to do it. It's just I was asked by a couple of people if I could show a little bit about that. So I thought, why not? Some people don't know if you're earning commissions and you want to use your commissions to pay your monthly fee, to purchase advertising, you can use them. All you have to do is fill out a support ticket. Okay? After, of course, you make sure you have commissions. You can verify that up on the top menu. Okay, there's commissions. There's also on the other menu, classic menu, there's a link for commissions up there too. Okay, and you can look and see, for the current month, you just click on it and March, and it'll tell you what's happening for March. Okay, and you're all very welcome for that. Okay. Again, March Madness is on. Upgrading for the full year. We're not going anywhere. We're experiencing, tremendous success for these years that we've been in business, because the bottom line is we're a hosting company. You'll notice that everything that I'm showing you works from your website. All right, and that is so important to understand, that we've built a platform that doesn't work off Worldprofit. It works off of your website. So what you're doing is your stuff. If you want to change your website to a different name, that's possible. You have to register it and everything like that, and then you have to change the DNS settings for us. And then I set it up for you. You got to redo your links and stuff, but you know what? It can be done. And there's no charge to switch. So if you say, well, I really want this site, that's fine. And then you can build Website Plus. You can do all kinds of things. Okay. And yeah, if you're using a cell phone, you can see our live business center. If you can't, there's something wrong with your cell phone, because you can see our live business center. It comes up, right? I've turned off the live business center, but if I log in, if I turn it on, and I go right here, and so if I click in, there, hi Riel, see that? That's my phone. Watch. Hi Riel. I know it'll say real, but I'll just post it just to show you. That's me on my phone. If you're not able to do this, you've got something wrong with your phone. I'm just going to log out of there right now. For sure you do, because it works on phones. We have people logging in mobile devices constantly. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not in the beta. It's in the alpha, not alpha. It's in the actual stage here. So I'm going to just turn off that browser right there so that you don't get the sound. M is mobile, correct. Upgrading, you get double the commissions. Again, fill out a support ticket if you're interested. Prepay for the full year. You can prepay for your silver or your platinum or anything. You get the autoresponder, which ties into everything, the ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker, and 18 traffic injections every month, including solo ads and everything, so you can promote any product, service, whatever it is you're doing with any of your other affiliate programs. Okay? Okay, and you get the Platinum VIP bonus area. Those are your products. You can sell them if you want. Totally up to you. Are there any questions? Have I missed anybody? Just checking here. Yeah, and Jessica, you might have had an old email from like a year ago that got sent out again. I don't know why we would, but you never know. Okay. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to wish everybody a great weekend inside. I think most people are inside, which is okay by me because I spend a lot of time inside. Okay? And do the best you can with this whole, the virus outbreak and everything like that. And know that we're working all the time, just like we always do. So we're not changing anything. Okay? Talk to you soon.